Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of the Blackbird Grimoire. Welcome to the daily forecast for Tuesday, April 16th, 2024. Happy Mars Day to you. We are in Aries season. It is the Celtic tree month of Willow. We are Mercury retrograding in Aries, and we have a waxing moon. Now for today's astrology, the sun remains in Aries, cardinal fire, representing courage. The moon is in second quarter Leo, fixed fire, representing enthusiasm. Mercury is retrograding Aries, cardinal fire, representing fiery tempers. Venus is in Aries, a cardinal fire sign representing impulsivity. Mars is in Pisces, mutable water, representing curiosity. Jupiter is in Taurus, fixed earth, representing practicality. Saturn is in Pisces, mutable water, representing nostalgia. Uranus is in Taurus, fixed earth, representing renovation. Neptune is in Pisces, mutable water, representing imagination. And Pluto is in Aquarius, fixed air, representing reformation. And remember our Mercury retrograde mantra: rethink, revise, redo. So for the waxing gibbous moon, we need to continue cultivating our intentions. For the Leo moon, do lead, do perform, do create. Don't get bogged down in detail work. Don't deal with depressing people more than you have to, and don't be in dreary environments if that can be avoided. So it is the day of Mars, which means testiness may prevail today. So mind what kind of conflicts you involve yourself in and how you conduct yourself through them. Words that are spoken in anger and action that's taken in haste now may have long-term and detrimental consequences. So just be aware of that atmosphere and just tread carefully. Today's tarot card is the Six of Bows, representing abundance. In order to have that, we need to cultivate patience, steady working habits, have a spirit of generosity, because when we are giving out, that is also creating goodwill, and that goodwill ultimately leads to us being able to take things in again. So it is all part of being part of that ebb and flow. And the challenge, of course, is learning to wait for fruition for anything that we are working on, having it come to a result that we can trade or that we can offer up and that we can exchange in order to gain the things that we need and want. Today's Celtic triad reads: 3 things needful to one who has done wrong: to acknowledge their wrong, to seek to be upright, and to make restitution. It's very important to acknowledge wrongdoing, isn't it? Because you're not going to restore relationships, and you certainly can't make improvements in your behavior unless error is recognized at its very root. The more you understand the root cause of whatever wrongdoing you've engaged in, the more you can recognize not only what you did, but also different variations of that same kind of issue, so you can start correcting your course and avoiding it more effectively. And then the effort to be upright. Making those gradual and consistent improvements in conduct and thought. I'm very, very suspicious of overnight conversions, or I've had this moment of clarity and now everything has changed forever. I mean, more power to the people who actually are successful in following through with that. But, by and large, I think it's more so, we make improvements, we fall, we get back up, we learn, and we just continue going on. And it's all very gradual. And then after a period of time, you start seeing, okay, things really have changed. And then with restitution, making amends, whether it is restoring property, or if it is, returning money, or paying off a debt, or just doing something that if you have hurt the feelings of someone, or hurt someone who you actually do care about, of trying to repair that relationship, restoring honor, restoring good feelings so far as what you were able to do. All of that leads to better outcomes and correcting the mistake. Today's magical intention is to do with grief. The color is maroon, very suitable because it kind of reminds you of a nasty bruise. The plant is the rose, the animal is the nightingale, and the stone is the ruby. Grief is something to digest, to live with, and then to live beyond. Grief cannot be a healthy place of residence, so And while there isn't a fixed time period on how long grief lasts or how long grief is this intense and overt, takes over your whole life kind of thing, there's no time on that. That's going to be very individual and very personal. And I've also observed that grief tends to come in waves, and it's a good thing. Because if it was this unending, sustained feeling, I mean, my goodness, uh, that really would endanger a person's ability to carry on at all, let alone recover. And it is very important to remember that there comes a time when the grief cannot be the center of our universe. It cannot be at the absolute center of our soul. It's going to have to be something that has existed, something that we have experienced, but not something that defines the entirety of our life. And that is going to be the pathway to recovery. For our daily practices, try some breathing exercises when you get frustrated. Focus on forward motion, not visions of perfection. Work on exercising justice, not merely power. Offer to a deity that's associated with law and justice, and try reading some Stoic philosophy. And maybe with enough of us doing this thing, so we will make this Tuesday not as feisty and testy as what it could be. Our fae of the day is the Rowan fairy. And for your journal prompt, I have this. Rowan is protective and it can connect us to the other world. What energies or personages would you like the Rowan tree to connect you to? So that's something for you to think about. And that does it for today's daily forecast. Come back tomorrow for the next edition. Leave your thoughts about this particular one in the comment section below, or email me at brigantiablackbird@protonmail.com, and I'd be happy to chat with you there. But I think that'll do it for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.